dos,
We be live when he be counting down.
uno. Yeah, true. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight News.
Mm-hmm. Got the
I
show.
almost forgot the name of the show.
Shaking my head.
It's been a long year. It's episode 12.
11.
It is 11. I think
11.
so. Is it 11? Next week is 12.
Next week is 12.
Oh,
Damn, I
Lord.
gotta change the title of the goddamn
Let's start
Next
over.
week will just be like 12 bonus. It'll be like 12.5 or something.
Oh my God.
I'm your host, Jamal Bostic. That's probably never going to change ever. I'm here with Keenan Wright, Courtney Polk. It was a pretty good weekend. How was you guys'?
Interesting. It was fun overall. I broke my phone, but besides that, I'm back in the game. Can't be out for too
She
long.
said back in the game.
Back in the game.
But no, I had a pretty chill, laid back weekend.
Mine was up and down, sports wise. My team lost and it really hit home.
I'm sorry.
I almost shed a tear.
Almost?
Almost. Like I had to go to my car and regroup. But I was good. But other than that, chill vibes with the family, the friends, and just kick back.
We
watch.
might have to get a rain check on that almost crying. I feel like you did cry.
All right, bro, I shed one tear, bro. Like, come on now. I'm a man that loves my team, bro. It's more than a team to me. It's a family. You know what I'm saying, bro? So when my family is down, I shed a tear, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough loss. But yeah, I had a good weekend, though.
Well, besides the Spurs losing, I had a fairly good weekend.
Work was good.
Work was work. My Saturday was pretty good. Watched the fight. Hung out with good people. Hung out with my grandparents.
That's solid.
Got drunk as usual.
Oh,
But,
man. With your grandparents?
No.
Oh,
With my usual bad influences of friends, but I won't name no names. Eric,
yeah.
Cecilia,
I seen it. Yeah.
Stacy.
I was kind of jealous y'all didn't
brothers.
invite me, but yeah, I saw it.
I
They
won't.
was clubby. Did you see them? Yeah, turned up.
Party
You
bus.
get invite?
Party bus didn't
No,
come.
I
Nah,
didn't.
yeah.
But then again, she didn't invite us to Chipotle either. So
Oh
You got
my
a
God.
damn point there. You got
Well,
a damn
I
point
know
there.
it.
What? Because
I would take Chipotle over.
You didn't call,
Alcohol.
didn't text me, nothing.
I ain't get nothing.
White rice or brown rice, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
Not a you want a chicken bowl? Like,
Yeah, extra tortilla on the
I got y'all
side.
with food all the time, okay? Y'all be getting the hookups with me from El Pueblo Locos. So y'all trying to.
I guess one time she hooked us up, do count.
She did buy us wings
Yeah.
once.
Yeah,
I brought
Yeah,
y'all a lot of
she
food
did,
in the
she did buy us
past.
wings. That was like last semester though.
But two wrongs don't make a right.
It don't.
It don't.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
All right, two rights don't make a wrong.
I don't like being tag team, okay?
It's okay. I'm sorry. Frank would have been on your side.
Right.
He probably would. but
The lies you tell.
Can I talk to the people right quick?
Talk
Just
to
real
them.
quick. I want y'all to go Cycron Media Network. Look at our YouTube videos. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
back in way.
Wait.
Oh my God.
But while we change the battery,
Yeah, keep going.
I'm gonna go ahead and spit some rhymes for y'all.
Where did it
I
cut
can't
off
go that
at?
long.
Well, no, it's still going. You can hear.
Okay, well, can I sing
This
to
is
him?
so embarrassing. We haven't.
This is the Keenan vocal right
Every
here.
time, man.
I wanna know your name, man. I wanna know if
Robert,
you got a
Robert
name.
Mercer, I want you to know.
You interrupted my
You
singing.
said. Oh, sorry.
I wanna know everything. I wanna know your number and if I can come all around. I wanna know what you like. I wanna know so I can do it all night. But you're telling me I'm just a friend. You're telling me I'm just a friend. Why I can't be. Why I can't be. Your fantasy. And you say just a friend. But you
Keenan on
say
the
he's
throwbacks.
just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. Got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. You say he's just. How do you forget to make sure we got a straight battery in there?
I'm not to
of all things, he just
He the host, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they don't need to see me to say what I was about to say. What I was going to say was I want the people out there to look deep into our videos and tell me when's the last time they saw a Spotlight News episode with Jamal wearing just his hair. I really want to know that. If you can find that for me, please comment. And while you're at it, subscribe.
Wait. So what are we talking about now?
Talking about how the hell you forgot to put a good camera in or a good battery in.
But we back right.
We good.
What happened?
Can
What
we
was
finish
this?
this episode out now?
Yes, but it's never my responsibility to charge these batteries. Like this is Mercer's problem. This is
Oh.
Mercer's fault.
Well, damn, Mercy.
So yeah,
Let's get into the stories. What we got first?
and yes, I'm not wearing a hat today. I can take a break from like not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I seen that. You remember?
It's been a cool minute.
It's like Gio without a beanie.
For real.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna see that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so let's get into it. Courtney, you got some.
The Met Gala happened yesterday.
The Met,
I don't
like
know.
the Mets, like baseball team.
No, I actually looked into it. It's like an annual fundraiser, like events that they have in New York City, and it's like a popular museum, like an art museum or whatever. And I guess like the celebrities, they get together and they dress up. That's why you notice like most of their outfits are really like out there. But it's like the theme of this year was China, like the looking glass or the breaking glass, something about that. And everybody just comes together and they donate thousands of dollars to the museum. So like,
Wow, only we could get one of those in the hood, huh? But
Wait,
like
a museum or a Met Gala?
what? Like donating thousands of dollars.
Oh, to the hood. Oh,
just
yeah.
for like towards the art museum, like.
So where is this event held?
It's in New York City.
New
at
York,
the-
okay.
Oh Jesus! Let me look up. I could look up the actual gallery.
I saw it. I've never heard of it before, like this year.
Yeah.
And so I saw a couple people who, was eye-catching. Rihanna. Do you think she went over the top with that? Did you see Rihanna's dress?
She's always.
I seen like a
extra.
meme of it.
Oh, the egg. Yeah. Like, I mean, I like creativity, and I thought that was real creative.
Oh, you did?
But almost over the, I don't know. Maybe because it's Rihanna, I was like, that's cool. If anybody else would have wore it out, I'd have been like, what the hell are they doing?
But
type.
maybe if it's like an art thing, maybe you're like supposed to go over the top.
Yeah, that's why. Cause honestly,
Yeah,
they stood out. Like a lot of people, everybody was like bold. I know Beyonce had her
Beyonce was
sheer
beautiful.
see-through.
And her sister was killing me. What was that she had?
She was killing
So
Jay-Z
Solange?
too.
I don't know. You're crazy.
Stupid.
Woo!
But yeah, I like Kanye swag.
Yeah.
Kim was looking good.
Yeah, Kim. Who else was there?
Dwayne Wade,
Dwayne,
Gabrielle.
Gabby.
Oh, Dwayne not in the play?
Nah, you know he ain't in no damn playoffs. And what else? Yeah, we ain't drinking power.
I gotta stay hydrated, man. You know.
It's a damn commercial or something.
I mean, we're not sponsored. That's why I gotta cover. You know,
I
I'm not
respect
trying to
it.
get sued.
Yeah, I feel it.
But yeah, that was about it.
So what we got?
Isn't it?
We doing.
We're going around.
Oh yeah. I'm tripping. All right, you the host. You supposed to bring us around. Anyway, playoffs are still there. So unfortunately, like we discussed a little bit earlier, my team's out. The defending champions, San Antonio Spurs. So right now we have Atlanta versus Washington, Chicago versus Cleveland, Golden State versus Memphis, and Houston versus the LA Clippers. What do you think about the playoffs so far?
It was an interesting first round. Just going off of how most of the games went. Like, there were some teams who should have swept and that didn't. There's some teams that did what they were supposed to do. Probably the most compelling series of that whole playoffs was the Clippers and Spurs one.
Yeah, that was.
Because they really, if you think about it, they shouldn't have saw each other the first round. That should be a Western Conference Finals or at least semifinals.
Yeah.
But the way that the seeding went to where
I think it was Memphis. They won their division, so instead of being that 6th seed, they got the 4th seed. So,
I mean, but the way, like, the Western Conference is so stacked, it was bound to happen.
yeah, exactly.
You
I don't
can
make
see.
any excuses because
Yeah.
in order to win the championship, you got to be the best team, period. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter who you play, you got to win. So, you know.
And the Spurs played Spurs basketball all 7 games.
Kind of.
Anyway,
In a way, we moved the ball, but it was just Manu looked old. You know, and that's the first time I could actually say that. You know, like I've heard it for years. You know, since what 2009, 2010.
I mean, we heard it on this show
Yeah,
a lot.
that he's old. You know what I'm saying? But he actually looked old. This not even just this playoff, kind of like this season, and you know, really Tim Duncan was the only consistent player throughout the whole series.
Danny Green was nowhere.
Danny
to be
Green
found.
was no. He
Kawhi.
was great in Game 7,
Yeah,
but where
Kawhi
was he
doing
Game
his
6?
thing. Yeah, Tony was trying.
Tony was hurt,
Yeah,
and we had Tiago Splitters hurt. And the thing about just it's going to be tough because we have 10 free agents, and to be honest, I don't think 6 of them are coming back. So we're gonna have a completely new team. Hopefully, I hope Tim Duncan stays, and I know it's hard for me to say. I think it's time for Manu to go. I think Manu will leave. He already said it in an interview he did in Argentina that he's not playing past 2016. So I think he's done. And he has a new kid, so I think he's done. Timmy, I think he's coming back. I don't think he's going to leave the NBA just getting put out in the first round. So hopefully Spurs find a way to, you know, we're good at getting new players and, you know, making a run. So that's what I'm excited about. What do you think about Cleveland? Lost game 1
They
of
lost
their
game 1 to Chicago.
round 2 to Chicago. No Kevin Love, no J.R. Smith.
I think Chicago took advantage of every opportunity they had in that game.
Mm-hmm.
It should be an interesting series. That one might go to a game 7.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you think they missed with J.R. Smith and Love? Because he's not really a post-up player.
Yeah, they missed that presence of Kevin Love because Kevin Love was really like their guy to score when LeBron wasn't or Kyrie wasn't doing their part. So they had to rely on Mike Miller a lot.
Yeah.
Which would be good, but Mike Miller, you can tell Mike Miller was off his game. And J.R. Smith, man, he's just a shooter, man.
Yeah. I mean, but Iman Shumpert did put in 20 points.
He did.
I can't see J.R. Smith doing better than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not like he had a bad game and that's why they lost. Like I feel like Iman Shumpert stepped in. Mm-hmm.
Compared to Iman Shumpert is way more consistent than J.R. Smith is. Because J.R. Smith, he'll have like one good game, like a 30-point game, and the next like 4 games, he'll just barely get by. So I mean, that series should go to a game 7, depending on Derrick Rose staying healthy, Joakim Noah grabbing boards like he did, like the big, and that was the thing too. Chicago had like a pretty good advantage in their lineup too. Like they had Powell on the court, they had Joakim Noah on the court, and they had another.
Which one? Taj Gibson?
No, Taj Gibson came off the bench, I think. But
Jimmy Butler?
No, Jimmy Butler was a guard. They had like another forward out on the floor.
Oh, the rookie?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about that.
They took advantage of the size, and without Kevin Love, that kind of like neutralizes the size on the floor too. So, and they had LeBron guarding that guy.
Yeah.
And like Jimmy Butler was guarding.
No, I shouldn't shish.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try.
Oh man.
I'm not even gonna try to do that.
Like foreign or something?
Yeah.
He's very
I
foreign.
think he's from or Germany or Russia or something like that. But yeah. So speaking about taking advantages, LA Clippers stole a win from Houston Rockets without Chris Paul. Do you think Chris Paul should play game 2 with that messed up hamstring? Or should he stay rested up?
I think he should stay rested up.
That's what Reggie Miller said.
Let him come back. Let him come back to LA. And
Yeah, I feel like that would be who's best for him too.
Rest game too. I mean, the bench has proved, not just throughout the season, but throughout these playoffs, that they can win games.
Mm-hmm.
J.J. Redick, Matt Barnes,
Most of all, Blake Griffin.
Jamal Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
That team has proved that their bench can produce game-winning players. Like Austin Rivers, man.
Yeah, he stepped up a lot. Like I thought he was gonna be just trash, a waste of a roster spot.
Me
but
too.
He's putting in work.
Me too.
I don't know, his dad a little fire under that ass or something, but
Probably.
he's putting in work.
Because he's playing towards the top of his game. I think he could do way more, but he's doing pretty good for what he's doing right now. Yeah, and I think the Clippers got the tools to get past Houston without Chris Paul. With Chris Paul, yeah, you get that aggressiveness on your offensive side. With him moving the ball, he can pass all game and then just come alive. Like what, game 6? Like he didn't score until like the second half. Yeah. So the Clippers will be fine.
All right. And lastly, on this topic of the NBA, we know that our 2015 NBA MVP is Steph Curry. Do you feel like he deserved it?
Yeah.
He's been working hard. Like, I'm really shocked that the Warriors are like already in round 2, like making it this far.
The only thing that I've been hearing is that because they compared why didn't James Harden win?
Yeah, I was hearing that
Because
too.
James Harden literally walking his team through the season, through the playoffs, and Steph Curry didn't have to do as much to get to where he was at.
Yeah, but the thing about that is people have to understand that it's nothing new. The best player on the best team wins the NBA MVP. That's just how it's always been. That's
Let's
what
be
it
honest,
always will
Houston's
be.
not making it to the finals.
They have a shot.
No.
They have. Okay, wait. I mean, why wouldn't they be able to?
I don't
They
think
have Harden. They have Howard, Ariza. You can't just count them out.
I feel like they don't have the team to compete down the stretch.
What do you feel they're missing?
They're missing another role player. James Harden was literally that role player that got Oklahoma City out of everything. Now that James Harden's that starter, they can't really get through that hump. Like, yeah, they showed dominance every now and then, but Dwight Howard missed most of the season. They don't really. I feel like they don't really have that chemistry this year.
I'm not saying that I have them. I do have the Clippers winning in 7, but it's not out of the question. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a high school team. This is the NBA. Everybody's good. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and Houston doesn't really put teams away like that.
Yeah, they don't. Because they should have stepped on the neck. They didn't.
Just saying. And hey, in the playoffs, if you can't win at home, just saying.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's all about protecting your home court.
You can't win at home. You don't expect to win the series.
Exactly. You're right. All right.
Now it's my turn. All right. I came in today with just like one thing. I just wanted to get out there, talk about the fight, but I'll wait for the second time around. So I guess I could talk about wrestling a little bit. All right. That's unfortunate. So, damn, where can I begin? All right, last night, Monday Night Raw was pretty interesting. I actually went to work late on purpose just to watch Monday Night Raw yesterday. It was pretty good. They added Dean Ambrose to the main event of Payback. It was originally going to be like a triple threat match. It was going to be Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins. So that was going to be. They added Dean Ambrose into a match because Kane over here getting mad at Seth Rollins, getting back at him and all that shit. It was good. And they're in Canada, so Canada's crowd is usually pretty hyped up because WWE doesn't go to Canada like.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, Christian. Oh my God, Edge.
So they brought Bret Hart out. So the crowd went crazy for that. And there's this guy. His name is Sami Zayn. He comes up from their developmental, which is like way bigger than WWE right now. NXT, Sami Zayn, he's from Montreal, which is where Raw was at, and he faced John Cena yesterday.
Oh wow.
Had a pretty good fucking match with John Cena for the United States title, and it's pretty good. But John Cena won, of course. As usual. And I think they said Sami Zayn hurt his shoulder.
Oh wow.
And Sami Zayn has a match with Kevin Owens.
Everybody hurting their shoulder when they lose now, huh? Oh my God.
I see what you did there. We gonna get to that in a minute. But yeah, Sami Zayn has a big match for the NXT Championship with Kevin Owens. And one thing I like about that whole NXT thing, it's literally like, okay, you know, I talked about indie wrestling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all like the top indie wrestlers end up going to NXT.
Yeah.
When they finally sign to WWE, and they're just like, all right.
And that's the developmental league.
I mean, because ultimately everybody, that's where they want to end up.
It's like NFL. Everybody wants to get to
everybody wants to get to the big leagues, you know. So when they finally get to NXT, NXT's taking off right now. They got like all the top international stars right now. They're about to get Samoa Joe, who's from TNA. They got like a bunch of dudes, and like that is working for them. Like Triple H is like taking control of all of that. So like it's good. And matter of fact, they have a documentary on ESPN tonight.
Oh wow.
They have an E60 tonight, which is at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Check that out.
And it's about
NXT.
NXT.
It's actually about the start of NXT. So probably like a couple years ago, or like 2013, I think.
Yeah.
So the start of NXT, and like a behind the scenes like look at like how that all came together.
Sounds good.
So that should be interesting. I'm definitely gonna be watching that tonight. Say Tuesday.
You ain't got nothing to do.
There's a Modern Family marathon. So
Oh.
you know me and my marathons, bro. Oh, did I ever tell you I caught up on Desperate Housewives?
I don't want to know that.
I did. I did. I don't think Courtney was here for that.
Oh man. Jamal and his shows.
Yeah. Anyway,
Reality TV king.
pretty much that's what I do. So yeah, like the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn thing. It's pretty dope that they're doing this in NXT because they work for another promotion called Ring of Honor, and they had like this giant rivalry, which is like huge in that whole thing, and they're bringing it back in NXT. It's kind of like pretty dope that they're doing it. But, you know, that they're gonna have a rematch for the NXT Championship in 2 weeks. So that's pretty much all I have for wrestling.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Next story, Court Dog.
Me? Well, Mother's Day is this weekend.
It is.
Y'all looking forward to that?
I am like, I ain't about to get all sentimental and stuff. But you know, my mama loves me, man. And so this today is May 10th, right? That's what the day it is?
My mom's birthday too.
Oh, wow. That's
Happy
crazy.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
Courtney's
mama.
mom.
But yeah, you know, it's a day to, you know, show respect to the women of our lives. Because, like, you can have all the money in the world, all the houses, all the cars, but you only get one mom, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, me growing up, I really, you know, I understand, like, Mother's Day, I'm going to show my love. I show my love and appreciation every day, but especially today, you know, put your wallet away. Let me take you out to eat, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm actually reaching a dilemma here. My mom's birthday was last week, and then, you know, Mother's Day is coming up. It's like two presents, bro.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, but see, the thing I learned, bro, it don't have to be over the top, you know what I'm saying? You know,
That counts.
it's like Ma, like, let's go to the beach.
Like, can we just go back to the days where I could have like made her something at school? Like,
Oh yeah. Hey man, give her one,
Always.
give her a diversion. Mama, I know you like to read.
She has
Magazine.
Yeah, she has all the magazines I wrote. So
That's solid.
maybe I'll just dedicate this episode to her. That's her Mother's Day.
You stupid.
That's it. That's it right there.
You have anything planned?
Well, my mom, you know, the turn-up queen.
Yeah.
She's actually going to Aruba for her
Oh,
birthday.
that's right. That's
So
right.
she's like, I think tomorrow she's starting vacation from like now until sometime next week, and then after that she's leaving. Like after her birthday, she's going out there. So she was like, my birthday vacation starts this week, and she actually just got back from Mexico from this weekend. She was out there, so
Oh,
she
my
just
God.
been all over the place.
Mom be out all over
Question
the
is,
place.
since Courtney's gonna have the crib to herself,
Yeah, what's really going on?
when
you
is
know
this
what I'm
party
saying?
happening?
Y'all
Where
so
the turn up
funny.
at?
I mean,
No, my birthday's in 2 weeks, Memorial Day weekend.
I'm just saying you didn't invite us to Chipotle. The least you could do is invite us to a party.
Y'all, I got y'all for jet skiing for my
Cook some
birthday.
Jet ski,
chicken.
I don't know how to swim. Bro.
They got life jackets.
That's
for that.
death.
Those are
That's
death
death.
jackets.
That's a death jacket.
They get your ass in the water and then they don't work.
No, it's not
She
even
gonna
like
fuck around and
that.
suffocate me. Like,
Hey man, I always knew how to swim, but I really always wondered that, like, if I was out in the ocean and I just gave up, would the life jacket really work? You know what I'm saying? Like, would it
Yeah,
keep me
keeps
above
you
water?
floating on top.
It will work till
okay.
the sharks come. I'll tell
Yeah,
you that.
exactly.
Bite your feet off.
Oh man, that's cool though. That's cool. Man, mom always enjoying life though. That's good.
That's
though.
good, man. Yeah, see,
Mexico.
my mom lives in Vegas, so
Oh, your mom always enjoying life too.
for the most part, I guess. So.
He said for the most part. So has she ever met? Your mom's in the industry, right? Like,
Yeah, she's a publicist.
Yeah, did she ever talk to Floyd? You know, anything like that?
I don't even know. I kind of asked her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's been to like take that back. Last summer,
Yeah.
I met him the same day.
Oh, that's what's up.
We went. I went with her to cover the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tyson was there. Evander Holyfield was there. Floyd was there. But I think it was like the week before his last fight before Pacquiao.
Yeah. Maidana.
Madonna, yeah. So it was like the week before that. Or was it the night before that?
Fuck it, let's go with both.
The week or the night before that.
Mm-hmm.
So he had he was there. Oh, he has so much security. It's funny. Two of his bodyguards were sitting behind us,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to him and shit. Like I was like, yo, what does Floyd do when he's not training, man? He was like, counting his money.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, he posts videos of
Yeah, I
him
was
doing
like-
that all the time.
Yeah, man. He's either training, counting his money, or spending time with his kids, man.
That's a hobby for him.
I was like, shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like those dudes was funny, man. They had like buckets of chicken. And yeah, it was crazy. It was funny. Like those dudes was funny, but he was like surrounded by his people too at his table, and he went up, inducted someone. I think he inducted Mike Tyson, to be honest. And after Mike Tyson said his speech, he dipped out, and all you just see is everybody in there trying to take pictures of him and shit.
Yeah.
And Floyd's like standing there, you know. He would have like an iPhone, like listen to music to. He had an iPad and his beats, and like he was just like.
Yeah, that's
Just taking pictures of everybody signing shit.
Damn.
And then like after like 10 minutes, his security's like, all right, he gotta go, man. He gotta train, man. He gotta fight.
They had some big ass
Yeah.
TM shirts on. Yeah, that's
Like, all right, man, he gotta train, man. He gotta fight. And have you ever seen the dude? He got like a.
Oh
a
yeah,
T-bone
man,
dude?
he get on my
That's
nerves,
my
man.
guy.
Oh, I can't stand him, bro. It
Bro,
looked
he's
like
so
somebody drew it on every time.
His
Like,
his goatee be looking some type of.
his name's Leonard something.
Yeah.
Oh
he
man.
Cool. He gave my mom a hug.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a cool dude. He was wearing this nice ass suit though, man. It was
I'm
like-
already knowing he's rich. like he's
Yeah,
like
like
he's the one that made the money team. You
Yeah,
know?
he was like it was like a white suit with like black pinstripes on it. Like it looked like a Yankee jersey.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
back in the
Pimp
day.
boy.
Oh man, it was sweet, but
Yeah,
yeah.
he got bread.
And Floyd is way shorter than I expected.
Oh yeah, he's a tiny guy. What, 5'8"?
5'8".
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's small, but I mean, now me, I'm gonna step to him like,
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
Fam.
But the crazy. Oh, get into the boxing now, or
Yeah. might as
last
well.
topic?
I was a good segue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good segue.
all right, let's do it then. You know, I can't do my last story until you do yours, so we just gonna all put both of ours together. So, what's up? The match. Did it live up to your? Was it as hyped as you expected? Was it as good as you expected?
I mean, it wasn't as hype as I expected it to be, but I mean, the result was what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
But I feel like more of the backlash at the end of the fight was what I expected it to be.
Yeah,
People trying to justify
yeah.
why Manny Pacquiao really didn't win. And it really got under my skin. I feel like I texted you about this.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense, you know, in a degree. Like, I mean, I know Mayweather has his past. You know what I'm saying?
That's what people like to bring up.
Yeah, but if we gonna focus on boxing, you know, this isn't a brawl. This is boxing. Like, it's all about hitting and not getting hit, which is what he did. Like, he was hugging.
Literally was talking about, man, Floyd kept running, man.
Yeah,
he didn't want
running
that.
after he punched him like 3-4 times.
So you're gonna tell me you're gonna stand in the ring across from Manny Pacquiao, the second greatest boxer in the world, and you're just gonna eat punches from him? You're just gonna stand there and just take punches from him?
But look, it's not even that. Let me read you the stacks. Total punches thrown.
Please do.
Total punches thrown right here. Mayweather 435. Pacquiao 429. So what do they mean?
Those punches land?
For Mayweather, he connected with 34%, while Pacquiao only connected 19%.
So therefore,
Mayweather clearly won. Like, there's no, and it was like it should have been. It was a unanimous decision. You know what I'm saying? I scored the fight myself before the fight was even, you know, judged, and I had it 116-112 Mayweather. Two of the judges, these are professional judges, 116-112 Mayweather.
And that was another thing that.
So it's like, what do you mean that he won? You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is another thing that irked me. They was talking about, oh, he paid the judges off.
Yeah.
He paid the ref off. Like,
the thing about that is my grandpa's a part of the commission. There's none of that going on. You know what I'm saying? They have nothing to do with that at all.
Literally, how can you pay a ref off when you still have to perform in the ring?
Yeah.
Manny still got to knock you out.
Exactly.
Manny still got to try and beat you if you gonna get paid off. Like, that didn't happen.
It's crazy.
Like, it's literally on video. Floyd Mayweather not getting hit. He got hit a couple times.
Yeah. But this is boxing. Everybody get caught once.
It's
you know?
boxing.
Mm-hmm.
We want to talk about and what made me mad. I was watching ESPN after that. And Robert Flores was on, man. He was
Talking
like,
to my man Stephen A.
He was like, Floyd's not great. All he did was run and duck and dive. Let's talk about the greatest boxer ever, Muhammad Ali. What was he known for? Did he ever get hit?
Nope.
Was he always ducking and diving?
He played great defense, and he had better offense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was all about defense. And then to add on to that, people say, well, we don't like Floyd because he's cocky. Do you not know the man that you came up, you know, with in the 3rd grade that you was learning about in Black History Month, Muhammad Ali, one of the cockiest boxers ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bad. I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
He's rich. You don't expect
exactly.
him to be humble,
didn't.
do you?
Yeah, the pay scale was totally different back in the day than from now. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, both of them had that personality. Like, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Like,
Floyd Mayweather spent most of his career calling himself Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
You expect him to be humble, calling himself Pretty Boy Floyd? No.
Like, at the end of the day, that takes nothing away from his boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people need to understand that.
People really need to leave it to the boxing, because we can talk about every great athlete ever in history. They all got it passed. Ray Lewis,
passed,
convicted of murder. Nobody swept that under the rug when they won the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
Kobe got convicted of rape.
Got caught up with
swept
white
that under
girls.
the rug when he changed his number and changed his style of play. You know, changed his mindset. You know, Lance Armstrong, greatest biker in the world.
Yeah.
Used steroids. Fucked his whole career up. Nah, some people still bring that up.
Yeah.
But he had cancer, so swept it under the rug. Alex Rodriguez.
Everybody love him now.
Everybody love him again. Starts hitting home runs. Yankees winning games. Oh, hey Rod, we glad you're back.
Yeah. The point my man is trying to make is nobody is perfect. You know.
Just saying.
It's like, just let my man live. Like, he's the best. It's arguable of all time, but right now, this is his era. There's nobody even that's better than Floyd.
He's 48-0. 48 wins, 0 losses.
What did you think about the outcome of the celebrities that came and things like that?
I was really surprised. Like, I know people come out and show out, but
Did you see Denzel?
Oh yeah, I seen him too.
What was he doing?
Probably getting ready for a role.
Sanford and Son handlebar mustache.
They might be doing a remake of Sanford and Sons now.
That was ridiculous. Like, I know. Like, well, I thought he was the sex symbol, but the past couple big appearances he's made, it's been that same Adidas jumpsuit with the
Yo.
New York hat and just chilling. Like,
Hey, when you get old, fam.
yeah, true.
It just happens. I mean, Sam Jackson did the same thing, man. He used to wear a Kango hats to the back. Now he just wearing jogger suits, man.
You know what I was surprised at? He didn't have anybody come out with him because you know how Floyd, he normally have like a little.
Yeah, he had a little Justin.
He had
Yeah,
Justin
Justin
Winter, but
Bieber, but
normally
he wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing.
I mean, he had the
big
Burger
like
King guy
normally
behind him.
does.
Yeah, you know, I heard they paid $1 million to put that Burger King guy
Oh
there.
Jesus!
Hey,
Fucking crazy.
I'll go
I'll-
put
That's
the
a Junior Whopper for your ass,
all
boy.
I know is that was pretty good marketing because I went and got some chicken fries after that.
Did you?
Yes.
And it worked then.
Just
They
saying.
got Jamal's $3. They
It
spent
got
the
me.
$1 million well spent.
It got me.
They got.
It got people to go to Burger King.
Oh man.
Now, what was funny to me? Okay, so Tom Brady took most of his teammates with him to the fight.
He looked old too.
I mean,
To me,
yeah,
but then again, he is a little bit.
all the stress of being the greatest quarterback in the game.
I mean,
you know,
it's
it ain't-
debatable. It's debatable. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But him and most of his teammates came in, flying private jet, came in there.
But where did he have him at? That's the question.
Tom Brady was sitting floor. I think like the first couple row, I think it was like fourth, fifth row. Julian Edelman, Chandler Jones, Jared Mayo, most of his other team, upper deck.
Upper deck.
Hey,
Hey,
they was in the building.
I got y'all ass in here. If you don't like it, get your ungrateful ass out.
That's funny.
Who's winning our championships? You'll thank me later. All right?
Oh man, for real.
I just thought it was so funny. Like, why could you sit? Like, you didn't even bring your wife. Like, why couldn't you just have your teammates sit?
I mean, but he's been, enjoying his wife taking her on vacation.
Yeah.
Let him have a night out with something like a night out with his boys.
He's probably texting him after every round, like, y'all good?
yeah, good. Signing the people autographs up there.
I'm chilling.
That's crazy.
Y'all got a good view?
What do you think it was like out there, like in Vegas?
Live. I
Yeah,
kind
I
of
bet,
I've been
huh?
wishing I was 21 because
Oh,
I mean,
man.
like all the after parties and stuff. Like Diddy had one, Nicki was there.
it's crazy.
DJ Mustard had a pool party.
Oh yeah, them pool parties was live too. I seen a lot of people was
Yeah,
at
I know
those.
that was a good time.
Because my homeboy, Devontae, his birthday was this past weekend. He was out in Vegas.
Devontae who?
Cross. He went to my high school.
Oh, I don't know, man.
He didn't think he know everybody.
I do, man.
Okay.
I mean, but yeah, they was out there. They was out there live, man. I wish
I'm already knowing.
I would've went with them.
All right, my last story pretty much is pertaining to the fight still. After his next fight, his last fight with Showtime, his contract is up in September. He has one more fight. He wins that fight, he's 49-0. First question is, do you stop at 49-0 and just give up the chance to pass Rocky Marciero's record of 49-0? Marciano, my bad, thank you. Do you just let that go, or do you sign up for one more fight to get to the 50-0?
That's tricky because either way you leave your legacy undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
No one man can say, oh, not every man can say, oh, I ended my career undefeated.
Yeah.
That's one thing Floyd could have for him. Having one more fight, it's just who would he fight?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people are talking about.
And that's who's about to fight this next one.
Weren't they
This-
set up to have,
this
to
is
have
how
a
I see it. Let me
rematch?
tell you how I see it. Because Pacquiao's getting surgery.
Yeah, Pacquiao's getting surgery.
It's going to take him they said around 9 to 12 months to recover. And that's just to be okay. Then he has to train. But Mayweather's next fight is in September, so that's out the question right now.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, will it be Amir Khan?
Yeah, that's what people are talking about.
But who's going to buy that? Because Amir Khan's he's already been knocked out. I don't see him as a real competitor.
Yeah.
One person one of my favorite fighters is Keith Thurman.
Okay.
Keith one-time Thurman. I think that would be I would buy that because the guy, he's undefeated, has never been knocked out, and the dude is a straight beast, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about that is, I don't think Floyd is willing to do that. Floyd is going to fight someone he knows he can beat,
Yeah.
So,
Is Adrian Broner in his weight class? No, huh?
he could be, but the thing about that is
Keith Thurman.
that's like his that's like his, his big brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. They chill together all the time and everything. I can't see that happening. But, Danny Garcia, would you pay for a Miguel Cotto rematch?
I probably would.
I mean, the only reason I will buy the fight or this next fight, not because it would be good, but more because it might be our last time seeing the great Floyd Mayweather.
And it would at least be like $60 cheaper.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not paying. I'm mad that I paid. Well, I ain't paid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't paid for that goddamn fight.
Paid for a fight.
But
I paid for the pizza.
I wouldn't want nobody else to pay $100 for that fight again.
Like it hurt me when people told me, yeah, I'm watching the fight in my house, man. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
45 minutes.
HD, man. What, the edit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just looked up an article about the guy you said.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I don't care if Floyd beats me. I want to fight the best. I know I'm a dangerous man. I'm different than Manny Pacquiao. I'm
Way
bigger.
different.
I have more head movement, boxing skills, all around movement than Pacquiao. I think me and Floyd Mayweather would be an excellent fight. Hold it from him right there.
Hey, but see, the thing is, I'm cool with TMT. I'm down with the money. I'm down with Floyd. But if he step in that ring with Keith Thurman, I would be the biggest Keith Thurman fan. I swear before God, it would be because what I like about Keith, the guy, the boy got power. Mm-hmm. They call him Keith one-time Thurman for a reason. He hit you one time. He hit you one time, bro. Yeah,
One
you
time.
good. I went to one of his fights. I was lucky enough to go to the StubHub Center. Dude broke the guy ribs in the third round. Like, usually you see a good knockout.
One time.
Dude hit him in the ribs in the third round. Corner threw in the towel. Like, this guy's a beast, and I love to see that fight. But like I said, I don't know if Mayweather is willing to do that.
If he catches Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. But,
could
yeah.
be a done deal.
That's about it, bro.
Well, now that we got that out the way, I think that's pretty much all we needed to say, unless there's anything else.
About it.
So we gave like the whole shout out to our mom thing. Did we acknowledge that today is Cinco de Mayo / Taco Tuesday?
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
/ $2 beers and margaritas everywhere.
You're the only one over 21, bro.
No, like you be talking like we could just go join the party
Yeah,
because I
let's
sure be
go.
there with you.
Not getting booked.
I wish that was the case, young man.
Oh, man.
So, all my people over 21 and over, please drink responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all can still get tacos, though.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, she
we can get that anytime.
She's
though.
straight. Yeah, she's straight.
Yeah,
You
she
can still
good.
get tacos, though.
Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My taste for Mexican food is kind of messed up right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, Courtney had to do like that.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm sorry. I mean, sometimes, we got homies,
Yeah. Homies forget about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think they fuck with you sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Trying to put me down.
Even players fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even Kobe forget to pass, every once in a while, you feel me?
When did he remember to pass? He don't wrap this show up.
Jamal be stalling.
Hell yeah, we gotta go.
I'm tired.
It's 5 o'clock.
It is 5 o'clock. I'm trying to leave before corporate Eric gets here. All right, guys. Catch us next week. Actual episode 12.
Is it the last episode?
It's one of the last episodes.
Then AKA it ain't the last episode.
Yeah, I think after next week we got one more week, but that's when finals. So it might be.
All right.
Oh snap!
We'll keep you guys posted on
We'll turn up
next
last
week.
episode.
Yeah, we'll do something special. But anyway, I'm Jamal Bossick. This is Keita. That's Courtney. You guys have a great day, and
See you next week.
see you next week. Courtney got something.
The Met Gala happened yesterday.
The Met,
I don't
like
know.
the Mets, like baseball team.
No, I actually looked into it. It's like an annual fundraiser, like events that they have in New York City, and it's like a popular museum, like an art museum or whatever. And I guess like the celebrities, they get together and they dress up. That's why you notice like most of their outfits are really like out there. But it's like the theme of this year was China, like the looking glass or the breaking glass, something about that. And everybody just comes together and they donate thousands of dollars to the museum. So like,
Wow, only we could get one of those in the hood, huh? But
Wait,
like,
a museum or a Met Gala?
what? Like donating thousands of dollars.
Oh, to the hood. Oh,
just
yeah.
for like towards the art museum, like.
So where is this event held?
It's in New York City.
New
at
York,
the-
okay.
Oh Jesus, let me look up. I could look up the actual gallery.
I saw it. I've never heard of it before, like this year.
Yeah.
And so I saw a couple people who, was eye-catching. Rihanna. Do you think she went over the top with that? Did you see Rihanna's dress?
She's always.
I seen like a
extra.
meme of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the egg. Yeah. Like, I mean, I like creativity, and I thought that was real creative.
Oh, you did?
But almost over the, I don't know. Maybe because it's Rihanna, I was like, that's cool. If anybody else would have wore it out, I'd have been like, what the hell are they doing?
But
type.
maybe if it's like an art thing, maybe you're like supposed to go over the top.
You say he's just a friend. You say he's just. How do you forget to make sure we got a straight battery in there?
I'm not to
Of all things, he just.
He the host, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they don't need to see me to say what I was about to say. What I was going to say was I want the people out there to look deep into our videos and tell me when's the last time they saw a Spotlight News episode with Jamal wearing just his hair. I really want to know that. If you can find that for me, please comment. And while you're at it, subscribe.
Wait. So what are we talking about now?
Talking about how the hell you forgot to put a good camera in or a good battery in.
But we back right.
We good.
What happened?
Can
What
we
was
finish
this?
this episode out now?
Yes, but it's never my responsibility to charge these batteries. Like this is Mercer's problem. This is
Oh.
Mercer's fault.
Well, damn, Mercy.
So yeah,
Let's get into the stories. What we got first?
and yes, I'm not wearing a hat today. I can take a break from like not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I seen that. You remember?
It's been a cool minute.
It's like Gio without a beanie.
For real.
Yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna see that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so let's get into it.
Team to me, it's a family. You know what I'm saying, bro? So when my family is down, I shed a tear, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough loss. Yeah, I had a good weekend though.
Well, besides the Spurs losing, I had a fairly good weekend.
Work was good.
Work was work. My Saturday was pretty good. Watched the fight. Hung out with good people. Hung out with my grandparents.
That's solid.
Got drunk as usual.
Oh,
But,
damn. With your grandparents?
No.
Oh,
You know, with my usual bad influences of friends, but I won't name no names. Eric,
yeah.
Cecilia,
I seen it. Yeah.
Stacy.
I was kind of jealous y'all didn't
brothers.
invite me, but yeah, I saw it.
I
They
won't-
was clubbing. Did you see them over there? Turned up.
Party
You
bus.
get invite?
Party bus didn't
No,
come.
I
Nah,
didn't.
yeah.
I mean, but then again, she didn't invite us to Chipotle either. So
Oh
You got
my
a
God.
damn point there. You got
Well,
a damn
I
point
know
there.
it. I-
What? Because
I would take Chipotle over.
You didn't call,
Alcohol.
didn't text me, nothing.
I ain't get nothing.
White rice or brown rice, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
Not a yo. You want a chicken bowl? Like,
Yeah, extra tortilla on the
I got y'all
side.
with food all the time, okay? Y'all be getting the hookups with me from El Pollo Locos. So y'all trying to.
I guess that one time she hooked us up do count.
She did buy us wings
Yeah.
once.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
brought
Yeah,
y'all a
she
lot
did.
of
She
food
did.
in the
She did buy us
past.
wings. That was like last semester though. Tres, dos,
We be live when he be counting down.
uno. Yeah, true. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Spotlight News.
Got the
We
show.
almost forgot the name of the show.
Shaking my head.
It's been a long year. It's episode 12.
11.
It is 11. I think
11.
so. Is it 11? Next week is 12.
Next week is 12.
Oh,
Damn, I
Lord.
gotta change the title of the goddamn
What's
Next
over?
week would just be like 12 bonus. It'll be like 12.5 or something. I don't know.
Oh
I'm your host, Jamal Bostic. That's probably never going to change ever. I'm here with Keenan Wright, Courtney Polk. It was a pretty good weekend. How was you guys'?
Interesting. It was fun overall. You know, I broke my phone, but besides that, you know, I'm back in the game. Can't be out for too
She
long.
said back in the game.
Back in the game.
But no, I had a pretty chill, laid back weekend.
Mine was up and down, you know, sports wise. You know, my team lost, and it really hit home.
I'm sorry.
You know, I almost shed a tear.
Almost?
Almost. Like, I had to go to my car and regroup. But, you know, I was good. But other than that, you know, chill vibes with the family, the friends, and, you know, just kick back.
We might have to get a rain check on that almost crying. I feel like you did cry.
All right, bro, I shed one tear, bro. Like, come on now. I'm a man that loves my team, bro. It's more than a team. But two wrongs don't make a right.
It don't.
It don't.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't.
All right, two rights don't make a wrong.
I don't like being tag team, okay?
It's okay. I'm sorry. Frank would have been on your side.
Right.
He probably would.
The lies you tell.
Can I talk to the people right quick?
Talk
Just
to
real
them.
quick. I want y'all to go Cycron Media Network. Look at our YouTube videos. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Back in way.
Wait.
Oh my God.
But while we change the battery, I'm going to go ahead and spit some rhymes for y'all.
Where did it cut off at?
Long.
Well, no, it's still going. You can hear.
Okay, well, can I sing
This
to
is
him?
so embarrassing. We haven't.
This is the Keenan vocal right here.
I wanna know your name, man. I wanna know
Robert,
if you got a
Robert
name.
Mercer, I want you to know.
You interrupted my
You
segment.
said, oh, sorry.
I wanna know everything. I wanna know your number and if I can come all around. I wanna know what you like. I wanna know so I can do it all night. But you're telling me I'm just a friend. You're telling me I'm just a friend. Why I can't be. Why I can't be. Your fantasy. And you say just a friend. But you
Keenan
say
on the
he's
throwbacks.
just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. Got what I need.